Peace, infinite waters diving deep once again. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. Topanga, California. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. How to stop living other people's lives. I'm walking around and someone notices me. They say, Ralph. I say, hi. It's a girl. She says, thanks for the videos. They've inspired me. I say, thank you. She then goes on to say that she has a lot of pressure right now. Parents want her to do medicine right now. She's not sure right now that's really what she wants to do right now, kind of thing. What should she do right now? Let me share with you what's helped me along my journey, because I didn't have enough time to go in depth with her. That's the exercise you got to practice, to ignore everybody. I know what it's like, right? Because I too had to face similar challenges, right? Friends talking, family talking. Everybody knows what to do with your life except you. Isn't that something? Right? So the more you can close your ears to the outside sounds, you can now begin to listen to yourself. Right? I graduated at the age of 20 with a degree in psychology and criminology. Right? But even when I was working with autistic children, people with ADHD, autism, bipolar, it was amazing. I love this. I love psychology. But I knew there was more. I knew I could make a greater impact. I knew I could become what I really am. A lot of us are nervous, anxious, and worried only because of this. We don't have proof it works, so we are going to believe other people. So, when you can look at other people who are successful in what you want to do and ask them to be your mentor, great things happen. Right? I thank my mentors every single day because they help me realize every day I can wake up with a bunch of grapes in my mouth. Right? We ain't even had breakfast yet, but I could do that. I could really mold this life into anything I wanted, but it's not an easy road. It is not an easy road only because, you see, if you are going in the direction of what your family want you to do, what your friends want you to do, there is a lot of momentum building up, right? If you want to do what you do, naturally, maybe it's a gift and a talent you want to really activate, you may not have a lot of support. So, once again, you got to find people who are already masters at what they do, which is very similar to you, and ask them for advice. And I guarantee you, anybody who is doing what they love every single day, getting paid, living in abundance, will tell you to follow your dream. That's what I tell people every single day. They come to me, they say, Ralph, I'm not sure. I say, do it. Ralph, do it. Do it, because I've done it. I've seen it. I don't have to work a day in my life again. I'm set. Because I saw the bigger vision. it's not all a waste. You see, you can actually use your college degree, you can use a skill and use it to your benefit. That's why I say sometimes, according to a psychologist, right? I don't care about that. But once again, you got to know how to play the game, right? Because that's how a lot of people's subconscious mind works. This is what I do for a living. How to stop living other people's lives is, realize this. When it's all said and done, when you are at the pearly gates, right? There are no brownie points. Oh, you were well behaved. You were a goody-goody. Well done. No, everybody's too busy partying, drinking, skating around, dancing around. Because, like a great poet once said, we live in a flash of light. We live in a flash of light. So when you begin to realize that your time is limited, just like Buddha said, the problem is you think you have time. To stop living other people's lives, you got to ask yourself, what am I getting from these people? A lot of us, 7-day vegan challenge, we're around people and guess what? We're going to eat the same foods they do. When I moved to a plant-based diet over 11 years ago, nobody was doing it. So I was scared, lost, feeling helpless, wanting to go out to a vegan restaurant and eat with people, eat some avocados, some dates, some watercress and things like that. Nobody was there. Because a lot of my friends, they were just eating a lot of fast food. We were all doing that. But once I changed my diet, the kinds of people I started to attract in my life started to change. I realized I had to stop living other people's lives because if I was going to continue to do that, I would have gone down with them. I would have had to go to the hospital with them because a lot of them had a lot of problems, digestive problems, cardiovascular problems. I had to make a radical change. So to stop living other people's lives, you got to see the bigger picture. A lot of people say, gosh, Ralph, why do you share on Saturday and Sunday? I say, because it's not work. This is a lifestyle. And the moment you can live a lifestyle, you will be forever prosperous. It starts with learning and recognizing your blueprint, what you're good at and where you thrive. Confidence means you've got to trust yourself 100%. Confidence is only generated by doing something you love and making time for it. That is how you become a master at what you do. You are caught up in living someone else's life because you don't have the confidence now. Because once again, you're living in two worlds. You can't serve two masters. You're either going this way or you're going that way because each one demands a lot of energy. So you got to take time to meditate. You got to take time to listen to yourself. You got to find your own signature. There is nobody like me. That's what you got to say. There is nobody like me. That's why I can keep creating, I can keep sharing because we're good. We've created a unique blueprint and signature which people follow. That's how to stop living someone else's life. What, when I see you, stands out? Right? Because you see, we are living in a very competitive world. These days, everybody wants to tell you what to do with your life, right? They want to fix your life. They want to change your life. They want to tell you to do this. And you're like, who the hell are you? Because people actually want to see results. They want to see how you've gone from this to that. People want to see how you've made it. Right? They don't want to just hear the talk. Because a lot of people, we talk a good talk. But when it comes to actually seeing tangible results, we got nothing to show for it. I realized a very long time ago that people aren't really concerned about what you do. So many of us, we're so busy, we're only concerned about ourselves. I had to come into nature, right? Infinite Waters was created years ago. The foundation was based upon nature, right? And in nature, you find yourself. In nature, you heal yourself. In nature, you respect yourself because you learn from nature. You realize everything will happen at the right time. A lot of us, we're afraid to go into the wilderness. A lot of us, we're afraid to be ourselves, which can only happen, by the way, through going into the wilderness. Take your shoes off barefoot. Don't worry, I won't judge your feet. You're walking through the wilderness. What do you find? It's empty. It's maybe deserted. All you see is just some flowers and some trees. That's the spot you will find your signature. Why? Because now you get heightened senses. You start to really meditate and ponder on what it is you actually came here to do. And you will know, because once again, you're going to see tangible results once you are in alignment with your true life purpose. You know because it becomes effortless. You know because you start impacting other people all around you. More so, your whole life takes on a whole new meaning. How to stop living other people's lives? Is to realize that everybody is here for a different reason. Right? I don't know why you're here. I know why I'm here. Right? We change lives. You got to be able to believe in yourself. It's not negative to have what the great psychologist Carl Rogers said, unconditional positive regard. You've got to be able to see yourself with unconditional positive regard. To stop living someone else's life, you've got to be so busy doing what you love, you don't have time for negativity, gossip, drama, only for elevation. Positive and negative, two sides of the same coin. That's okay. Be as negative as you want, as positive as you want, just as long as you are authentic. That's the secret to stop living someone else's life. You see, a lot of us, we've got a problem with authenticity. That's why you're just following the leader. You're still not sure whether or not to start that business, to develop your own brand, because you haven't come into who you are. You can only do that by, once again, taking one small step at a time, coming into nature spaces, breathing, and having more appreciation for who you are. That is the only way to do it. If you are still stuck on comparing yourself to other people, judging yourself against other people, feeling you are in a race with other people, you will always be living someone else's life. If you are just working solely for money, then you won't be happy, number one. But two, you won't be living your life purpose. Three, you will feel drained afterwards. If you are working because it gives you a sense of self-worth. You will naturally attract everything you need because everything comes to you at the right time. If you take the necessary steps to be at the right place, which is your authenticity. It's a matter of taking a risk. The bigger the risk, the bigger the danger. But big risks carry greater rewards. Lots of us, we just want to stay put. We just want to stay in one environment with the same people, with the same attitude, with the same mindset. We want to be cool. But you see, a lot of my cool friends right now, they're nowhere to be seen. Because being cool when I was growing up was just about drinking yourself to death and just getting high all the time, which is amazing, right? But at the same time, you could build the new Facebook. You got to think big. You could be the next Bill Gates, right? You could become someone so influential to millions of people's lives. Or what is even greater than that? What is even greater than that? You could be yourself. That in itself is the greatest prize ever. So once again, to stop living someone else's life, you got to find what you are good at. You got to cultivate your talent. And then you got to create a signature and stand out from the rest. Because so long as you are only concerned about fitting in, oh yeah, you're going to fit in, but you're just going to be another brick on the wall. If you want something more, if you want a higher state of living, you got to do something you haven't done before. You got to take the first step today in a completely different direction if it's not making you happy, because it's never too late to turn the car around, right? You got to realize there's going to be cold nights. It's going to get real frosty, but that's the price which few are willing to pay to live the life of their dreams. I paid the cost, and now I'm in nature. Can I get a hello there? This life can be anything you want. That is my mantra every single day. Why do I repeat that? Because it's true. Have a beautiful day. We're out here. Infinite waters. Diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace.